What's going on, bro? Welcome back to the channel. This video, as you can see, it's a little bit different. The setup's a little different. I'm standing up, but we're talking about 5 easy habits that you can implement into your day that will make your life a lot better, that will allow you to progress faster on your self-improvement journey, that will allow you to strengthen your already implemented habits, and will overall lead to better success in the future. So these are easy things you can implement, but that does not mean it will be easy in the long run, because remember, it's up to me to give you the advice, but it's up to you to implement it into your actual life. If I give you the advice, you do it for 3 days and you quit doing it, don't expect results. If you even do it for a week or 2 and you don't get results, it's your fault. It's not mine. I gave you the advice. It's up to you to implement it. They're easy habits to implement, but they're not easy to do on a consistent basis. So keep that in mind. Nothing that's worth it is easy. If some YouTuber tells you that there are easy habits and easy things that you can do to earn money, 99 times out of 100, it's complete BS. Don't listen to that crap. Regardless, 5 easy habits. Let's see what we can do here in this video, and I hope that it is informative to you. Number 1, we're talking about meditation. So already some people are going to be like, I'm clicking off this video. I've heard this 100 times, but meditation to me is very important because I've had times in my life where I've meditated and times where I haven't, and I've completely noticed a difference in terms of my focus, my mental state. There are times in the day, especially when you're at home a lot, like I am, trying to do work and trying to do things like that, where you just feel like there's so much chaos going on in your head. You want to do the work, but you don't really know what to do. You need to do this, you need to do that. You have chores to do. You have to eat this food. You have to go to the gym at this time. There's so much going on in your head. How can we organize everything? How can we make everything coherent and working properly in the brain so that we can actually organize our day and plan what we need to do? Well, meditation is the key to that. You sit down, you clear everything outside of your mind, you clear the chaos and the fog outside of your mind. It's great in the morning when you already have so many things cluttered up in your mind as to what you're going to do in the day. You write it down in your journal as to what you're going to do. You meditate, you clear it up, and you move forward with the focused mind into the day. Do that every morning and every night before you go to bed to avoid having too much chaos and stuff in your head. Meditate, cool down your mind, go to sleep, fall asleep easier. The more you sleep, the better, more focused you are in the morning as well. I can't stress how important meditation is and how much people neglect it just because it seems like such a stupid and esoteric habit. It is very valuable if you actually implement it on a consistent basis. Once or twice a day for 10 to 15 minutes will do you a lot of good. But if you can't do 10 to 15 minutes, do 25 to 30 minutes. Why did he increase the time? If I don't have time, I should do less. That's not true. If you don't have time to meditate, it's very important that you take back control of your day, that you take back control of your own life and take back control of the time that you do not have to do specific things. Everybody right now, no matter who you are, I don't care if you're Andrew Tate, I don't care if you're David Goggins, you have 30 minutes in your day to sit down and meditate, clear your mind. Everybody has the time to do that. I don't care who you are. I don't care where you live, what your situation is. Well, obviously, unless you're in the middle of a war zone, that's a different story. But for the average person living in the Western countries, you have time to sit down and clear your mind. And you should definitely do that. You're going to notice that when you first start out, your mind is going to be cluttered. You're not going to be able to focus as well. That's just what happens. That's what comes with the habit. Once you develop this as a habit, it becomes 100 times easier. You're able to do it consistently. Your mind isn't going to wander as much, but it's all about the consistency. Remember what I said at the beginning of the video. That's up to you. Second, you're going to have to stare at your wall. What do I mean by stare at your wall? I literally mean go onto a blank wall, stare at it, and do nothing for at least 10 minutes a day. Why? How are you going to stop your mind from the distractions of the day, from picking up your phone, checking Instagram for 2 seconds, thinking it's going to do nothing when in fact it is actually detrimental? Staring at your wall for 10 minutes a day clears everything. It resets you. It brings you back to what you need to do. Why? Because there's no distraction. You don't think about what you need to do next or what you did for the entire day. It's just 10 moments of presence. You stare at a wall, a blank wall, not like a drawing or like a screen or whatever. A blank, white colored, black colored, or in my case, a blue colored wall. Stare at it. Think about nothing. Just stare. Let your mind flow, wander, come up with ideas of how to be productive. If you think about it, how did these scientists like Einstein, like Oppenheimer, how did they come up with ideas as to their equations, the mathematics, and to their theories and things like that? They probably stared at a wall and just sat there, pencil behind their ear, thinking about what to do. That's what you should do too. Because I guarantee most of you watching this video are trying to be aspiring entrepreneurs, trying to do well in school, trying to do well in the gym, which it requires a lot of focus as well. So you need to Implement that creativity that you get by staring at your wall and doing nothing for at least 10 minutes a day. Number 3, you've heard this a million times. It's your sleep schedule. I'm not even going to spend too much time on this topic because sleep, everybody knows it is really important. When I say sleep schedule, I don't just mean sleeping 8 hours a night. I mean wake up and go to bed at the same time every single day. Not only does this teach you routine, it teaches you to go to bed early, to throw away the things that you do at night that most people end up binging. They end up binging Netflix, they end up binge eating. Throw away those habits that most of you are doing in the night. Go to sleep early, wake up early, feeling 100 times better. Now, if you do end up going a little bit past that time once in a while, it's okay to wake up later because the extra sleep is a lot more valuable than the routine at that point. But every single night, try and sleep at the same time, and every single morning, try to wake up at the same time. If you're interested in what I do, I try and go to sleep every night at 10:30 p.m., wake up at 7 a.m. in the morning. Works really well for me. If you want to sleep at 11 and wake up at 7:30, that's cool with me. Just remember, 8 hours a night and stay consistent. Number 4, this is going to call out a lot of you introverts watching the memes on TikTok about being a lonely gym bro. Be social, talk to people. That is 100% one of the most important things as to your happiness and your lonely situation that you may or may not be feeling. I've been in times of my life where I felt lonely, where I felt alone, where I felt like nothing was going well in my life. And just talking to people at the gym, just engaging in conversations, even though it might have been embarrassing at first, I had no social skills. To be honest, bro, I still don't really have the best social skills. I've tried my best. I'm trying to talk to people a little bit more because it really helps. Who knows? Like, you're at the gym, you talk to someone, you're going to meet someone who has the same passion as you, who enjoys the same things as you, who's on the same journey as you. Think about how cool that would be instead of just going to your room, doing your stuff on the computer, going to the gym, headphones in, hat on, hoodie on, talking to no one. That's not a cool life, man. How long are you going to live just being isolated and by yourself? It's important that you talk to people, and this does help later on when you're trying to talk to girls as well, because people just think, oh, I just gotta talk to girls, that's all I gotta do. No, talk to everybody. Talk to people like they're human. How are you going to talk to a girl like they're human if you can't even talk to a human like they're human? You understand what I'm saying? You gotta treat everyone just like a human, get into that habit, get into that flow state, increase your social skills, and everything will just come. Think about it. Business opportunities need to be social. Making friends need to be social. Finding a partner need to be social. All these things require you to be a little bit extrovert. Even though naturally, like me, you might be an introvert, you still got to step outside of your comfort zone. Number 5, the last thing, move more. Why am I standing up in this video? Because you need to move more. You can't just sit on your ass all day on your computer, do your 20 minutes of cardio post-workout, lift some weights and call it a day. You got to move, man. People are complaining, oh, I need CRT, I got to go on the juice because I'm not gaining muscle. How about you build your own testosterone first? How about you elevate your natural testosterone production first by moving more, by going outside, by doing just these natural manly things? Have you ever thought about that? Instead of sitting on your chair for 8 hours a day, why don't you go outside every 30 minutes, walk around the backyard, walk around the front yard, go for a 20-minute walk, just look out in nature. Your testosterone is going to get boosted. That's it. You get higher testosterone, better muscle production. You eat more food, you build more muscle, everything feels better, you feel better, you can work better, you're more focused, you're more confident. Simple as that. These are 5 things, 5 easy habits that you can implement into your day. I hope the video is informative to you. I'm going to implement these things just like you into the day. Don't think I'm some perfect genius who knows everything about self-improvement. Literally, I'm just like you. I'm on this journey as well. I'm trying to better myself. To do that, I'm going to implement these 5 habits that I've come up with that I've noticed have helped me a lot. So stay on the journey, stay consistent. Don't hate on the video just because it doesn't work for the first week. But I hope this was informative. I hope you liked it. Remember, go out, reject mediocrity, embrace mastery. I shall see you in the next one.